just going to show you a few of the things that I'm learning as I go. First of all, depending on the price of laminate that you pay for, you get different boards. So this one has this board, this board, this board, this board, and I believe there's one or two more randomly, but it has a lot of these 4 boards. So you kind of want to have them organized. You don't want to just throw every board down, because you don't want to have like 2 boards like this close together, because it's annoying to the eye. Some of the boards are just vulgar, like this one, and it wouldn't be too bad to have 2 beside each other, but this is my first thing. I empty each box, or 2 or 3 boxes, even 4, and separate them so I know my photos don't too bad. But as you can kind of see, I don't know in the camera, these boards that I was saying are vulgar, they show up a lot. So you have to kind of be careful. So basically, before you lay a board down, you want to look at the boards that you have laying. Make sure you're not doing an identical board or a board that looks kind of silly together, and then you just put it down. So, since this one's in my face already, I'm going to use it. Yeah, there's no like this around here. Then put it in here, line it up at the end, get it into the groove. Baby. Push it as much as you can, and if it doesn't lay flat right away, which most of the time it doesn't, get a little piece of cutoff board that you have. You never want to bang this, because it will break like how this is broken. You put it in, that's it. You were going to fit the lemon together. Pass it all the way across. You can see the board's kind of laying down. A little bit more. And that also makes like a really good seam here. Laminate isn't water resistant, but the newer laminate is pretty good. And if you do have the tight seam, the water does get in there, and if you don't clean it up right away, it's not going to make your laminate bubble and your the photo from the top come off. So it's better to do that regardless, I think, so that you get a nice tight fit. So I'll do a couple more here. Let's see. Nope, that one's the same. My issues. I have a little bit of an OCD eyeball too, so I don't like having similar ones. See, this one's the same as that. Kind of bugs me, but because it's not so grainy, I can deal with it. Now sometimes if you don't get it in farther enough the first time, it won't fit at all, even when you bang it. Tap it. And the last piece is going to be a shorter piece. I'm going to cut it. So I'm going to use my least favorite word. So we need to have a piece cut this big. It's pretty easy to measure. You flip it backwards, get it close up to the wall, or close enough that your baseboard will cover it. You make a little mark in line with the next laminate. That's that. And I have a wonderful laminate cutter that we bought from Home Hardware. Instead of using, you can use a skill saw or a jig if you want it.
Move that.
You line it up with the blade.
Move that bar.
You push it down, but don't push it right on, just to make sure that it's lined up with your mark. And you use full force. And that. I'll save one end. And then I can save this and use it at the other end for a starting piece. So I'll put this one in. The problem is that sometimes you get, when you buy your laminate, I got mine delivered from Vancouver, which is 4 hours from where I am, and some of the boxes had, like, you know, they'll drop it on a corner and they'll break off a corner piece, and you can't use that at all. So It's nice to be able to check your laminate before you actually unload it. Fortunately, I had a really good friend deliver it for me, so. I didn't get any bad ones. So now I'll take the same end piece, because it's going to be against the wall, and use it on the other end, here, as long as it doesn't have a stupid matching piece. See, because I keep on using these for end pieces, you see if I lay this down, it's here, there, 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 and I don't like that, that bothers me. So I'm going to save it for a few boards down here, and cut another one. Or, I could also, because this first one was not a full board, I can use a full board. So, I'll probably pick, because I have more of it at the moment. This is my owl board, can you see the owl? You can start seeing it everywhere now. So. See, this one didn't go in properly the first time. So you just lift it, get it a little bit more. You don't want to get it too hard, you just need a little bit of pressure to get in. There we go. So I'm going to keep going and call it a day, a couple more rows. I already grabbed a bathroom today, which I did get on camera. Lucky you guys. That was my first laminate and first grouting job. You guys both get it on camera.